Alright, we're going to be talking about the USS Cerritos today in this video, and this is going to be a ship that supports other ships, so it's going to give buffs based on the research of the supported ship player. And we'll go over the event and how to get this ship. I got it free to play. You can get it by just doing the Wednesday event. So as you can see right here, I'm actually supported by the Cerritos right now, and I'm killing mobs. But we'll go over the research and kind of everything. But we'll start off, how do you get this ship, right? Every Wednesday, you are going to see an event that's called the USS Cerritos. And California class SMS is what you're looking for. If you complete this event, you'll get 10 BPs. And you do this for 10 weeks straight, then you unlock the ship. Once you actually get the ship unlocked and built, you will get a second contact every Wednesday, SMS. And when you complete this, you will get these items called the Cerritos Refinery tokens. This will allow you to actually do the refinery turn-in every day and be able to get officer shards, parts, and things for research for the Cerritos. And for this event, all you have to do is kill hostiles, and you get a bonus if you have that ship supported by the Cerritos. You get a 5x bonus. So right now I'm out there doing 49s at 233 points each, and then I 5x that with the Cerritos support. For the regular California class SMS, then all you have to do is kill hostiles with a combat exocomp to do that. So pretty simple. So with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and kind of finish up with this little grind here, and we'll go and talk about the research, or the refinery. If you go to the refinery and go to support, that is where your Cerritos refinery will be. It's going to be based on your tier. Mine's tier 2 right now. And so we can do a 1 chest or 2 chest turn in here. If you do the event every Wednesday, you will get enough to do the 1 chest pool for 7 days. Or you can do 2 a day just to like get a little bit more. And you'll have some off days on that. But you have Cerritos parts and particles in here. And then also chances to get different officer shard pools for the different characters here. So we've got 7,000. We're gonna do a 2 pool today, and you can kind of see what the chances are and everything. So we got 2 of Mariner, and then 1 of Tindy, and then 1 of Brad Boimler, and then we also got particles and Cerritos parts. Now, another thing I'm gonna talk about, and what I do recommend, is while you're working on the ship, go ahead and it's really nice to have the Voyager before you actually get to Cerritos. So we're going to talk about that. I've had the Voyager for a while, and I've been actually able to work on building up the research and storing up Cerritos parts before I even built it. Because you'll come over here to this USS Cerritos in the USS Voyager store, and what I was doing is every day I was turning in these commerce insignias to get particles, Cerritos parts. And what this allowed me to do is I started working on the actual research that that goes for the Cerritos boost, and also just stockpiled parts enough to bring my ship all the way up to tier 2 on day 1. And so what I did in here today is I went ahead and grabbed 3 chests for species 8472, and then what I'm gonna do is every day, and I'm just gonna have these 300 every day. I'm just gonna come in here, and I'm gonna just use this Cerritos commerce thing, and then be able to upgrade that ship very nicely. Now let's talk about the research real quick to kind of cap off this video. And while we're still out here in space, in order to kind of get these guys maxed or boosted, all you have to do is select the Cerritos, select the ability here, and then select the ship you want to support, and then you'll use the currency, the reagent or whatever, and you'll confirm, and you'll see a little icon pop up next to the ship that was supported and everything. Also, you will get a daily drip of the Interbite stockpile. I'm full right now, but you'll get a little bit of stuff to use every day, so you don't have to do any crazy grinding. It's one of those ships that doesn't require too much craziness. You just kind of collect the ability reagent or material every day, and then when you have that event, you just kind of come out here and kill mobs and get your refinery parts, and then just kind of pull officer shards and parts every day and all that. It's much better than the. It works kind of the same way as Discovery, but it works a lot better. I'm able to like tier it up a little bit easier because we do also have it being supported by other ships too, like the Voyager Refinery supports it as well. So we're going to send these guys back so that when we're done talking about the Refinery, I can kind of talk about the upgrading and kind of what to prioritize for that. So let's go ahead and go into research here and go to starships. You'll scroll down, and down here, this is where the Cerritos stuff starts. I started actually working just, from this side and just worked all the way down. Maxed weaponry. This increases base damage while supported by the Cerritos by 150% at max. You have targeting projection. It increases penetration stats while supported. I have mine at 60% right now, so I'll have 4 more levels to go on that. And then you have defensive aid. This will help your mitigation stats. I have that at 60 as well. And then overcharge will increase your shield health. And support tactics will increase damage against hostiles. And then shield recycling helps with the shield health by a percentage of officer defense each combat round. So it helps you kind of restore shield. Rally will increase base damage against armadas, which I haven't started on very much. I got 1 level on that. I'll probably put some more levels into this because the Cerritos is nice to bring along to kind of help punch up a little bit on armadas. If you just want to make sure you have rally pretty high if you're going to be bringing it to support armada guys, so you can get the highest benefit possible. And then holographic imaging. This will it reduces base damage taken from player ships. So this is like if you're supporting in a PvP environment and things. You also have primed Cerritos cooldown, and it decreases the cooldown. And then some other stuff here, you have like increased critical strike damage or increased damage against player ships and stuff, more PvP stuff. And then increases shield mitigation while supported by Cerritos lower deck spirit and whatnot. So I'm basically just working from left to right and just kind of grabbing a little bit of everything. But I think that I'm going to actually put some points into rally here. Because now that I have the ship unlocked, I can start taking it out to do armadas and stuff. And since we have the Voyager and the Commerce allowing us to get another source of these particles, greatly increases the amount of research that we can do. And while you're actually unlocking this ship, you can stockpile and work on the research and stockpile the parts, which is exactly what I did. I went through the entire 10 weeks of getting the ship unlocked and was focusing on the Cerritos stuff in the Voyager refinery in order to just get a head start on this. Because once all this stuff is, if you don't do that, once you get the Cerritos, you will want to actually get a lot of this research done before actually wasting your ability materials, because unless you have some of this training, it's not going to provide a benefit. Kind of like how the Defiant works, or Titan A and stuff. So now we're up to 115% damage bonus now with armadas and all of that. So that worked out really, really well. So we're about to dock here with Cerritos. Now, the only limiting factor with the Cerritos, especially if you're using it for like just doing your normal grinds and stuff like that, is going to be warp range. As far as officers go, there's not really any big consideration you need to make. I mean, probably the Cerritos is not going to be in combat. So having Grush or Cadet Scotty or anybody that can increase warp range is probably going to be very, very valuable on this ship, because you need to be able to get it to system where you're going to be doing some grinds and stuff like that. Let's go and select our hailing frequency, and we can do some more upgrades on this too. So I would definitely say warp engines are probably the most important here. Right now, this would be like day 1 of having this. We're at warp range 81, but I think that's actually because I had this selected. Let's see. Go down. Yeah, 77. So if I do this warp engine Mark II, it'll take me to 81, which we're going to do because we want to make sure. And then also Blackfeet armor. You can just kind of, grab. I usually do like warp engine and then armor and then shield on most things. But we're going to be trying to cheer this thing up all the way. We want to get our warp range really, really high. But I would say that like warp range officers on this ship is probably the most valuable thing that you can kind of do with it. So that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot. It's a very simple ship. It's a support ship. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.